Adam was staring at a beautiful girl across the park. His stomach churned and his throat was dry. Before he even said a word, he felt the rejection already. He felt like he was not good enough for her. He felt like he did not belong in her world. So he hesitated, froze, and eventually walked away. Meanwhile, a few benches over, Nirvana sat quietly. He was not chasing anyone. He was not trying to impress anyone. He was simply smiling to himself, feeling completely at ease. And within minutes, a woman walked up to him and they started talking. What was it that Nirvana knew that Adam did not? Hold that thought. It will change everything you think about approaching women. You keep looking for one video after another in YouTube to get some tip in order to completely destroy your approach anxiety, in order to feel good enough so that you can finally get the girl that you desire. But what if I told you the more you seek help, the weaker you actually become? In this video, I'm going to show you why you do not need anybody's help in order to fulfill your desire. Every woman that you have ever wanted is already yours. And I will prove that to you using a short meditation exercise. But before that, let's do a quick 10-second test. Close your eyes and feel your shoulders relax. Feel your shoulders drop off. Now feel that your chest is opening slightly. Can you feel that calmness? That calmness is your nervous system rewiring itself in real time. This is just one tiny benefit of the meditation practice. I have taught this to guys who had crippling approach anxiety, and they went from being invisible, feeling invisible, to being naturally magnetic. I am not here to sell you game. I'm here to make you remember your own power, the one that no dating coach can ever give it to you. Here is the truth. There are two non-negotiable spiritual principles that you must drill inside of your own head before actually doing this meditation practice. The first one is the physical world that you can see, that you can perceive through your five senses is not real. This is the reason why yogis have called our physical world as Maya. Maya means illusion or a magical lie. The second spiritual principle is your persistent imagination is always creating your personal reality. So the events in your world, the circumstances that happen to you, the actions that you take in your life is completely dependent upon your own persistent imaginal activity. Reflect upon this for a second. Can you imagine and feel what it would be like if she already adored you? Now let's do the meditation practice together. Sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Guide your attention through your body parts one by one until you achieve a sense of relaxation. This is called Yoga Nidra. The reason why I achieve relaxation so fast is because I have been a meditator for 3 years. You need a little more practice. Now, after you do Yoga Nidra, create an imaginal act where your desire, where your wish has already been fulfilled. So create an imaginal act where you are walking up to beautiful women, and you can see that when you make the approach, these beautiful women are super attracted to you. You can visualize that their pupils are dilated and they are smiling at you as soon as you make the approach. They are complimenting you, saying things like, "Wow, you're so amazing. I'm so lucky to meet a guy like you." How do you feel? Do you feel happy? Visualize that all these beautiful women are fighting for your attention and you're just there with a big smirk on your face. You can visualize that you can smell the perfume on their body. Provide the sensory vividness to this imaginal act and mentally rehearse this imaginal act over and over again until you feel happy, accomplished, satisfied, victorious. Here is what most guys get it wrong. They think imagination is just some fantasy. But Imagination plus elevated emotions is literally an act of creation. Reality only reflects what is already felt within. Remember Nirvana from the park? What Nirvana knew and Adam did not was this. He had already felt worthy of girls before any interaction had even happened. He was not seeking approval or validation on the outside. He had already created an inner state where he had imagined that he had an encounter with a beautiful woman. He imagined that this beautiful woman was already in love with him, and he had accepted the reality, the finality of this imaginal act by feeling accomplished and successful. The reason why this meditation practice works is because when you do yoga nidra, you are creating slow, coherent alpha waves and theta waves in your brain. That means the door between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind is wide open. Now your conscious mind starts to visualize all these wonderful things happening to you. And this visualization, this imaginal act, is going to go right into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like a projector. You load an imaginal act in this projector, and your imaginal act will get projected out into the screen of your life. Whatever you have imagined will actually start to get outpictured into your physical reality. But you need to feel the feelings of your imagination. This is the reason why Neville Goddard said feeling is the secret. And this is why this meditation practice is not that easy, because an average human being has felt the emotion of hatred, jealousy, anger, resentment, and so many negative emotions for so long. He is very familiar with these kinds of negative emotions. So it will feel a little unnatural for him to try to feel these elevated emotions all of a sudden. But you should not want this to be easy, because if it was easy, everybody would do this and everybody would be able to control their physical reality. Adam searches YouTube videos all the time, waiting for tips to finally make him feel like he is good enough. Nirvana stopped seeking help. He imagined that girls are already his, and women actually started responding to this imaginal act. Adam begged reality to change. Nirvana commanded reality by feeling it done. This is the part that nobody tells you. You do not attract because you have a strong desire. You attract by remembering this imaginal act over and over again, because your persistent imaginal act is always creating your personal reality. When I was 19, I was introduced to the idea of cold approaching, pickup, and psychology hacks in order to attract women. But despite all the cold approaching, I still felt inadequate. I still felt like I was not a man. But during COVID lockdown, I needed to stay in the confines of my own home. I stopped going out. And then I started to develop anxiety and panic attacks. To heal these annoying mental health issues, I decided to turn inwards. I started to meditate. And meditation led me to the discovery of this inner practice. And ever since that, I have not had to chase any women. In fact, women have started chasing me. Physical reality has started chasing me, because my persistent imagination is always creating my personal reality. Most men will never do this meditation practice because it is difficult to visualize in first person. It is difficult to completely relax your body through yoga nidra. It is not easy to provide the sensory vividness to your imaginal act. It is not easy to discipline your attention and hold it on the desired imaginal act, especially in this day and age where your attention is made very short because of TikTok shorts and YouTube shorts. It is not easy to sustain these elevated emotions for a long period of time. Also, I want to tell you that the longer you can hold on to these elevated emotions, the longer you can sustain these positive feelings, the faster your imaginal act will actually get outpictured into your physical reality. And because it is not easy, you should do it. You should become the 13 to 15% of men who actually take this seriously. Because if you do this, your dating life will become effortlessly easy. And you will finally understand how your inner world of thoughts and feelings is always controlling your physical outer world, your circumstances, and your events. If you are feeling a tiny spark of inspiration, practice this meditation exercise tonight as you go to your bed to fall asleep. Because at this moment of night, your subconscious mind is activated to become really receptive to your imagination and your feelings. Your brain is naturally trying to create slow, coherent alpha waves and theta waves during nighttime and during the early morning time. So do not miss this moment. Or you can ignore this video and keep looking for more tips in order to finally increase your self worth and stay Adam. The reason why most men think that imagination and all this mental activity is useless is because a guy called Rene Descartes in the 1600s divided existence into two substances, mind and matter. And the entire Western civilization put its attention on the study of matter because matter was considered to be more scientific. You can see the matter, you study the matter, and it was good because fields like biochemistry, biology, chemistry, physics got advanced really quickly. But because they completely disregarded mind, they became slaves to matter. When you see a beautiful girl and you let that beautiful girl control the nature of your thoughts and feelings, you are a slave to matter. Your mind is completely controlled by matter, but it should be the other way around. Yogis have known this forever. Mind is the originator of matter. Mind is the originator of your physical circumstances, events, and actions you take in your life. Now, if you're serious about mastering this, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box and the pinned comment section down below. I am going to teach you one on how to develop your imagination, your attention faculty, and the capacity of your body to sustain these positive feelings so that whatever you imagine gets outpictured into your physical reality fast. This is the emotion pill, where you understand that feeling is the secret and reality just reflects what you feel. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.